to jump into the first brand building task of the day, which is going to be setting up the clients that have decided to join Endure right from the very beginning, which is something that I will honestly never take for granted. You know, the loyalty that these guys have showed me, especially with everything that we've been through. You know, I've been working with some of these guys for going on 12 months now. I've actually been working with a guy called Tom for almost 18 months and just achieved some amazing things. So the fact that they've shown me loyalty and wanted to come with me when I start this journey means everything. So the most important task for the day is getting those clients set up with Endure, getting them put into the training platform and making sure everything goes smoothly for that. So the way that I'm kind of planning out my tasks is in the journal, and I saw George Heaton put on this about having a power list for the day. So the important things for your day that are really going to move the needle for what it is that you're trying to build. So for me, the first task on that is setting the clients up in TrueCoach, which is a training platform. And then we've got setting up my Australian bank account. I'm going to be getting, to give context, I've gone from working for a company where I had location freedom, time freedom, manage my own schedule, lived kind of my dream lifestyle, to be honest, and I have given all of that up because I just didn't align with the brand anymore, to build my own thing. And that's going to mean going back working either part-time or maybe even full-time on the tools or whatever it is that I get a job doing over here. And that's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make to actually step back and build something that's pure and that is coming from a place of positivity. So first things first, getting these clients set up, coffee number 2 of the day, and then some overnight oats as well, which I'll show you because these look insane. So meal prepping, getting used to it. We've got 50 grams of oats, scoop of protein, 15 grams of organic peanut butter, and then just some raspberries on top of there as well. So super easy to meal prep. I'm gonna get stuck in some work here. So yeah, let's do it.
It was right there in front of me, screaming loud.
That's the first client officially signed into Endure, which is a crazy feeling. You know, ultimately, these early stages where I'm first signing in clients and getting them set up, I need to really cherish these wins. And I think that that's something very important now. As I'm looking to build Endure, it'd be very easy to keep comparing my client numbers and comparing my work output to what I was doing previously. But I really need to make sure that I don't do that. I need to appreciate every single client, every single check-in, every single message, every single result, everything that comes through, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. So we've got Marwan set up here. I've actually worked with Marwan for around 6 months now, and he's coming up to an amazing transformation, and that's something that I cannot wait to share. I think he's around 16 kilos down. He will be by the end of his transformation for sure. Gone from around 24% body fat to around 10%. The guy's looking crazy. Can't wait to share that one, and that is just going to be the start of the level of transformations. But the very important thing with Endure is that it's not just about the physical for me. It's not just about that. We've improved his sleep, we've improved his confidence, we've improved his energy, and that's what I want. Lifestyle improvements, consistent lifestyle improvements across the board. That's what this is all about. So really happy with that. We've got another maybe hour or so sat here, then I'm going to have a little break, get to the gym and just get my own training done for that mental clarity side of things as well. But this is going to be a short period of time that I've got until I start working full time. So it's all guns blazing from now, setting clients up, getting them going, documenting, videoing this process, ultimately for me to look back on as well when this brand's where I want it to be, speaking it into existence, believing it, but then more importantly, backing up that belief with very, very hard work. Looking forward to it all.
See, excused his eyes, guys down on me, trying to use me up, but I never had a Midas touch. You wanna chew me up, but I never gonna lose the love. So I cut loose violently, but when you name your price, it heightens. I never believed what you sold to me. It's wrong, I know it's wrong, I know it's wrong. But if I you all, you're only frightened.
That's a gym session and post-gym feed done there, and now we're just going to head to Common Supply, which is a pretty cool little coffee shop, to get some work done. A load more client work to get done. I didn't realise quite how much programming I'm going to have to do today, so it's going to be a lot of hours on the laptop. Going to probably be up pretty late as well, but the feeling that I get doing this for myself, it's unbelievable. And hopefully this is just the start of many more programs building and many more long work blocks. Let's do it. Still sat going through the programming for the new clients coming on board, and I just wanted to kind of share this vulnerable moment, I suppose, that I've just been sat here having big doubts, questioning whether I should post this online, questioning whether I'm going to be able to build what it is that I say I'm going to build, questioning whether it's going to scale. But ultimately, I think that moments like this are times when you have to really just kick yourself into gear and start believing that you can get there. It's exactly the same as what I say to clients when they question fat loss, when they question the journey, when they question where they're going to get to. You have to believe it first, and you have to act like the person who already has it. So this self-doubt creeping in is always a good sign. I love the saying that everything that you want is on the other side of self-doubt. So plenty more work to do here. I know that this section of the video is a lot of me just sat at the laptop, but that's the reality of it, and I'm not going to dress it up any other kind of way and try and be performative for the video. This is what today looks like, and it's only going to get busier when I'm balancing this with a full-time job as well. But that just means that you get a lot more value on how to balance your nutrition, your lifestyle, your training, and everything around that. So going to be stuck here carrying on for a while, and then I'll touch back in with you. Circuit breaker there. Went for a walk down the beach. My head's been all over the place today, doubting and then feeling like it's going good and then questioning myself and then not questioning myself. But just posted kind of like a bit of a reveal video on Instagram, and obviously I've got the best group of mates ever anyway. Like, I'm obviously in Australia. Well, not that obviously, if you don't know, I'm in Australia, in Sydney. And I'm from a small town in the UK, and that's where all of my friends are. But the support that I always get from them about socials and about what I'm doing is insane. So that always makes me believe in it as well. And just putting myself out there, this is what it's all about. And I think that this is going to be one of those days here where it's up and down, and probably for a good while it's going to be like that. But seeing the long game here, putting in the work, just as you've seen today, this has basically just been a video of me changing locations, going on laptop, but gonna get into some food now as well. The missus on the pans, got some prawn stir fry.
Prawn sticky rice, stir fry, yeah.
Prawn sticky rice, sounds banging. And then I'm gonna be sat here on this laptop, so I'll show you that meal, and then we'll check in at the end of the day as well.
Nice me, my what do we do? We play the game like different rules.
It's just coming on 8 p.m. now, and that is where I'm going to leave it for the day. My brain is absolutely fried. I've been literally sat down for probably 10, 11 hours out of the day today. Literally the only time I think I've been stood up is going to the gym. So a very, very busy day building out this brand, building out Endure. And it was always going to be like, I'm not pretending that I've got loads to do for the business. Like, of course, it's literally just starting. But today I have, simply because I've been transferring clients over. All of the programs are specific to each client. I never, ever have 2 clients on the same program. So I've been having to essentially redo all of that, input all of their information, all of the photos, get the questions from them about where they're at mentally, physically, their energy, and put all of this into True Coach, because obviously that's information that I need. This is the big brand ethos that I want to have behind Endure and that I'm going to create. This is about lifestyle change. This is about no alpha bullshit, no like kind of David Goggins alpha work till you die mindset, but changing your life in a positive way, because that is truly what you want to do, and because you have that care and self-respect, I suppose, in a way where I think self-care would be a better way to say it, where you want to make the most out of your life because you feel healthy, you feel good, you feel confident, you feel fit. And rather than just chasing this transformation picture online, I want to actually have that impact on guys and see them. Nothing makes me smile and nothing fulfills me more than when I have a client message me saying, you know, when I started working with you, I weren't in the best spot mentally. And now I'm a new guy, I've got new energy, new confidence, new work ethic, I sleep better. That's what matters to me. The physique is easy. Getting somebody ripped, as long as you know what you're doing and you actually care about them and communicate with a client, you can get them ripped. That comes as standard. But how much do you actually care about that person? And I know for a fact that with me, that is very, very much. So that's going to wrap today up. What a first day building. Actually cannot believe the support that I had off the introduction video that I put on Instagram, and this will actually be on YouTube before this video, so you'll be able to go back and watch it as well. It's only a 3-minute video explaining the brand ethos. But putting that out on Instagram, I've had friends reach out to me about doing my branding and design. I've had 2 or 3 guys reach out within an hour about potentially joining the team and coming on board as a client. Honestly overwhelmed with the support, and the people that I know, my friends, the people around me, especially my missus, just very privileged. And that's what makes me believe as well that I can truly build this into something that I'm proud of. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this first video. I know that it was kind of just me at the laptop and a little bit of gym, but I hope you enjoyed it. There's going to be plenty more to come. More value around, of course, functional training, around health, around nutrition, and just documenting my life from the struggles to the wins in the business, to asking your guys' opinion on what you'd like to see, if anything. What content would you like to see? Would you like me to make some kind of community chat where you don't even have to be a member, but we're just in it and we share wins? Just anything. I want to build this from the ground up, and I want to do it properly, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm yapping now, so I'm going to stop this video. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
You wanna chew me up, but